If you are collecting data, you need to have a logic model. If you don't, like, whoops, but like, have one for next time. A logic model is basically like a little map that explains, hey, here are the things that we're doing, and here are the things that we believe are happening because of what we're doing. They like tell the story of your work. And they're so critical in guiding a good data collection process. Without a logic model, you might measure things that you don't need to measure. You might forget to measure things that you do need to measure. A lot of times I see people who don't have logic models just like sitting on a ton of data that they've collected because they think they needed it, and then they map out their like programming or service or whatever and are like, oh my god, like I have no use for any of this. Well, y'all, that's a waste for you and for the people that you just asked to like give you all this information that you're not ever even going to use because you didn't do a logic model, think through what you need to use in the first place. And if you're in academia or a student, this might look like a theory of change or a conceptual model or a conceptual framework. They are very similar things. The idea is something is telling you the pieces of something else, a project, a study, a program, a service, like telling you the pieces of how it works and what changes it's striving to create in the world and what are the things that matter or like allow you to make those changes or not make those changes. Like the logic model is telling that story. The framework you're using is telling that story. And you use that framework to pick out what you're going to measure. Spoiler, you'll also use it to decide what types of analysis you are going to do, but that's for another day. So map out your thing: idea, service, program, product, hypothesis, whatever. Map it out. Make the model. And then plan your next data collection effort. It's gonna be better. It's just gonna be so much better.